called to be saints. Romans 1, verse 7. We are very apt to regard the apostolic saints as if they were saints in a more special manner than the other children of God. All are saints whom God has called by His grace and sanctified by His Spirit. But we are apt to look upon the apostles in the New Testament as extraordinary beings, scarcely subject to the same weaknesses and temptations as ourselves. Yet in so doing, we are forgetful of this truth that the nearer a man lives to God, the more intensely he has to mourn over his own evil heart. And the more his master honors him in his service, the more also does the evil of the flesh provoke and harass him day by day. The fact is, if we had seen the Apostle Paul, we would have thought of him remarkably like the rest of the chosen family. And if we had talked with him, we would have said we find that his experience and ours are much the same. He is more faithful, more holy, and more deeply taught than we are, but he has the same trials to endure. No, in some respects, he is more sorely tried than ourselves. Do not, then, look upon the ancient saints as being exempt either from infirmities or sins, and do not regard them with that mystic reverence which will almost make us idolaters. Their holiness is attainable even by us. We are called to be saints by that same voice which constrained them to their high vocation. It is a Christian's duty to force his way into the inner circle of saintship. And if these saints were superior to us in their attainments, as they certainly were, let us follow their example. Let us emulate their devotion and godliness. We have the same light that they had. The same grace is accessible to us. And why should we rest satisfied until we have equaled them in heavenly character? They lived with Jesus. They lived for Jesus. Therefore, they grew like Jesus. Thus, let us live by the same Spirit as they did, looking unto Jesus, and our saintship will soon be apparent.